Whoa! This is coming right off because it's really hot.
It's so warm in here. He's not mad. He's dad angry.
Dad
Run!
It's
true.
It's also weird because part of the Red Bull promotion is they're doing this like promotion with an esports player named Flamesword, he's a esports pro. He's done a whole bunch of professional level Halo playing, and he's played some Destiny, but he's basically no one in the Destiny community.
And there's tons of like high-level Destiny community people
like,
that
so
they
there's
could...
big Destiny streamers and YouTubers that they could have picked. And everyone I know who is hardcore into Destiny is like... Who? We went to his Twitch and there's no one watching because he's a YouTuber. And again, he's made lots of money playing Halo. He's a successful Halo pro.
Right. But he's not a Destiny pro, and it's different.
Yeah.
You can't just hire... Like, if I want to promote Counter-Strike, I shouldn't hire a League of Legends streamer.
Yeah, like...
Oh, wait, move the mic back.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Mic arm in shot. Can we turn the AC back on?
We can.
Then we should. We will.
No, you definitely shouldn't have picked me, but you could, like...
I mean, honestly,
like
probably
all the people,
more people in the Destiny community probably know who you are.
Like, all the people Bungie picked... No. The Destiny community at large does not know who we are.
You know what I mean,
look at
though,
like
right?
look
at
like
play.
I play it, but I don't play it much online. I talk about it on CheckPoint, but I don't actually stream it or do stuff on YouTube. We did the Destiny video, and people like that, but that's it, right?
Yeah.
But like Professor Broman, King Goth, or T-Rex, like those three guys, Triple Wreck, what's Laced Up Lauren, friggin' like Streamer House even, like those are all, I don't watch much Destiny stuff on YouTube, but all those people are way more relevant community. Streamers than
this guy.
I know it's still a Bungie game, but I don't know. I just thought it was a weird choice. Yeah, exactly. Planet Destiny.
Yeah.
Right, Dado, of course.
The point
he would have been
being,
a way better choice.
We can think of a lot better people. So, I see a lot of people being like, oh my god, need those codes. Here's the deal. They're going on sale in July. Lord Hosk already said something. We can set up we will buy Red Bull and post codes online thing.
We could do that, yeah.
In the Loading Ready Run forums. So.
Have to be careful. Red Bull might hear you.
No.
They're still selling Red Bull.
No, it's not Activision GR Griffin. It's actually Red Bull. That's the thing, is Flamesword is like a Red Bull sponsored esports.
So they're going with the guys
Sorry,
that they know.
the press release, esports athlete. I've never heard athlete before.
No?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
It just seems...
For esports people?
Yeah, I guess.
I hope that it's like, they do it like, remember like back in the day, like the original, like Duke Nukem or Commander Keen, where the pickups were like Coke cans and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it was super. I hope it's like that with the Red Bull thing, where it's like, oh man, I just got this sweet new gun, and it like fires Red Bull cans or something. Like it's just ridiculously sponsored.
A couple of
a special ability that gives you wings so you can fly.
Serafina says that they work at, I think it's a girl, but I can never remember whose usernames associate with what. Says that they work at 7-Eleven. I feel like we are an international, like we, the royal we, are an international Destiny.
You mean us or all of...
The Loading Ready Run, the
Yeah.
people you play with online, right? We, as a whole, are an international Destiny clan. So, don't worry, you guys have the hookups.
Yeah.
It's fine.
That's true. When I'm playing online, because I typically play very, very late at night for where we are, there's people in the chat from England, there's a guy living in Scotland, there's someone from Romania.
Are you the only actual North American playing?
No, there's a bunch of degenerates like me who stay up really late. But I also play with people.
It's you guys staying up late.
And them...
Playing at regular time.
Them being like normal times,
being civilized.
Yeah. Is that a cat shirt?
It is. It has little cat head prints on it.
That's super cute.
I like...
It's a little tighter than I like to wear my shirt, so
Living Ready Run isn't a comedy troupe so much as a mindset.
Yes.
There's an interesting. There's a story by Cory Doctorow, who's a sci-fi author, but called Eastern Standard Tribe, and it's this idea where, in the age of the internet and all this connected medium,
I said degenerates like me.
Yeah.
that you're actually more connected to people who, like, your time zone is actually more relevant to like who your friends are, or people or the time zone that you sort of ascribe to is more relevant than your location, because your location doesn't really matter. So it's like, you find a whole bunch of people who are like on the East Coast of, like, in the context of the story, it's like there's like a whole bunch of people on the East Coast that he finds he really identifies with. He happens to live on the West Coast.
Yeah.
And so it's like you start staying up later and later and later until you've basically changed to their time zone.
Yeah.
Right, totally separate from your actual local community.
Indigo Vitare says you play late and get people from England. That's difficult unless late means 6 in the morning. No, because like weekly reset is 2 a.m. my time, and that's 10 a.m. in England. That's not that weird.
So if you have the day off, or it's the weekend, which
Yeah.
is when sort of the weekly reset happens, it's very conceivable that you could
Monday night, but yeah.
But the point being, it's conceivable that you could be sitting around on a Tuesday afternoon playing at 10 a.m. because you don't have to be at work until 2 or something like that. Or Tuesday happens to be your day off.
Yeah.
Right? Anyhow.
So, anyway, do you want to get my bolo joke?
Yeah,
Yes.
I saw a few comments on Deep Cut.
Sweet. Good.
Well, is the your subtitle there? Was that the guy who made Bolo or something?
Oh, I didn't write that.
No. I wrote that.
Oh.
But that's not the subtitle that's in the story.
Oh, what's
What?
the one in the story? I can't remember
Did it
now.
autocorrect or something?
No, what is it? Hang on.
An insult to Bob Kane.
Oh! That's the guy who created Batman.
Oh, Batman. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Because it's...
Could you explain the bolo joke?
Oh, yeah, so Bolo is a
It's just
very,
it's a
very,
tank
very
fighting game.
old tank fighting game. And the...
There's a lot of tank combat in Arkham Asylum.
yeah, the feedback...
Or Arkham Knight.
Arkham Knight. Or, as the strategy guide said,
Nicked.
Arkham Knight. They lost the I from the spine of
So,
it.
somebody emailed me that, and they're like, "I hope this is gonna make CheckPoint." And I didn't want to say anything to spoil it, but I was like, "Oh, I know Graham's already working on something."
Yeah. A lot of the feedback I've seen on Twitter, so that's my sample size, is that the game is great. Like, it's super fun and visually amazing and all of that.
Assuming you're not on PC.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
everybody I know who's raving about is playing on PS4 though.
Yeah.
So
But you spend a huge amount of time in the Batmobile doing like tank combat and tank fighting and tank puzzles and stuff.
I mean, it's
and that
a way
your
to
actions
keep the game fresh
yeah.
after 3 iterations.
and that the actions of the character are not Batman.
I've seen quite a few complaints that this game is great, but it doesn't super feel like a Batman game because you're doing kind of un-Batman-like things.
My big question is, it's like, yeah, Batman's got the awesome tank car. Right?
Yeah.
It's like the one from
It's the Tumbler.
from the Nolan one.
Yeah.
Who is he fighting?
Right?
Who can stand up to have the National Guard been called in and he's fighting
Tank stealth? Really?
That happens in the movie, right? It's really stupid.
right.
He's like, go into stealth mode, and it's like,
You're still driving a motherfucking
his
tank.
stealth mode is he turns off his lights, and they're all like, oh, it's
Where'd
a
it
ghost
go?
car.
I mean, they come up with another contrived reason to evacuate Arkham, or
Right.
Gotham, rather. Sorry. So Gotham's evacuated, and so you're just fighting random criminals that stick around and I guess have.
But who gave the random criminals a tank? That's what I want to know.
I don't know.
Or not just a tank.
I've not actually. This is
so
the thing,
many. They have so many tanks that
I've-
tank combat is actually a large part of the game.
I've not actually played the. It's true. I've not actually played the game. So, who knows? The Bloodborne story was
Apparently
really
it's
funny.
great and fun.
Yeah.
And not super Batman-y, but if you're not like a Batman like purist, you're probably really going to enjoy it. Just as long as you don't play it on PC.
that league guy's name is really Doombang.
Doombang.
That's his handle.
Well, his handle.
Well, obviously not his real name, but still.
All right. So other stories we had going on.
Yeah. Hey, Paul. Darksiders 2, the definitive edition.
Yeah.
Definitive.
Which actually looks.
Sounds like sounds like someone has a lisp.
Yeah.
Check out the definitive edition.
Well, considering like Death in the thing has no lips, maybe that's what he would sound like.
Definitive.
What was that?
Definitive.
Definitive?
No, that's not what I said.
Okay, I'll go with that.
Can I just cut in?
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of people because you're like, I'm dad angry.
Oh yeah.
Which is a funny mental image, and you feel like you could. People are like, I can totally see Graham as Lur Dad, and to some extent, Graham is Lur Dad because he's the one who's like, okay, now go here and do this.
I'm acting
and
as a
film the
director
thing.
in a lot of situations.
Right, and the
sure.
director's kind of in charge. You please stop stretching this weird family metaphor to include all members of the crew as related. It's weird.
Oh,
They're like, yeah, Ian and Corey
don't.
could be Graham's parents, and maybe Bijou, Heather, or Kathleen's parents, and it's like, stop that.
Who's doing this?
I didn't see that.
I didn't see this happening.
I saw that and I was like, what the F is
That's
happening?
very strange.
We can just all be friends.
So the reason why I'm excited. So I am actually legitimately somewhat excited about the Darksiders 2 thing. So Darksiders 2 was a super fun game. And the definitive version, despite the stupid name, does actually look pretty awesome. They not only
My fan fiction is ruined.
they not only obviously made it at 1080 for the new consoles as you would expect, but then they were like, well, we're gonna make it for the new consoles, so we figured we might as well redo the textures. And once we started redoing the textures, we were like, well, we might as well apply some of this new stuff that we've learned for the new consoles so that like different materials reflect the light properly. So like leather reflects the light differently than
I mean,
metal
while
and-
they're in there, right?
Yeah. And then they're like, well, while we're doing all this stuff reflecting light, we might as well redo the lighting in the entire game.
Wow.
So they redid all the textures, redid all the lighting in the game, upgraded all the stuff. Like there's before and after photos on the Polygon article, and it looks really nice.
Oh wait, pull up some
And
of the photos.
I
Put them
really
on
enjoyed
screen.
playing that game. So
Are you excited? Are you excited that this might mean more Darksiders is coming? If this does
well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. That would be.
Ace of Hearts has just subscribed.
Ooh.
Thank you for
Nice.
subscribing, Ace of Hearts. Welcome.
Yay!
We'll be moving on to subscriber welcomes.
Even better than the Jack of Hearts.
Yeah, I'll be moving on to sub welcomes a little later. And can someone from the clan help out? They call me Joke on how to join up with the clan. Oh, Foxmer's are way ahead of me. Well, ignore me.
Oh wow!
Ooh, I can do the thing.
Oh, I love the
You can
slidey
see the
things.
full resolution.
Okay, hang on. Let me. Wait, I know what to do. Check this out. Screen capture.
Your full resolution.
What? How do I? Oh, hang on. Oh, I see. Okay, this will be fun. Okay, check
I
this
don't know.
out.
Hopefully you'll be able to see this. I mean, we are sending 1080, so it should sure work.
All right. So
All right, so look at this.
So this is.
Wait, this
so
isn't okay.
This is before,
yeah.
after,
Oh.
before, after.
This is the wrong scale.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't do it actually like the same picture, but maybe they couldn't do it properly.
Oh no, it's because the resolution's messing up.
Oh.
I guess the resolution is a lot different. Yeah, it's high,
Here,
much
we'll look
higher
at it.
resolution.
We'll look at it here. Yes.
Wee-hoo.
Oh, that's real nice.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, this weird guy.
yeah, he's a douche.
Wow, that looks way
Anyway,
nicer.
So Darksiders
Cool.
2, yeah. So
Definitive.
I'm excited. I mean, I have already played it, so I'm like, I don't know if I want to like go back and play it again. At least not by myself. I don't know. Maybe stream it. I don't know. Did Adam do Darksiders 2? I know he did Darksiders 1.
I think he just did Darksiders 1.
Oh, maybe he'll do Darksiders too then.
I remember Adam was playing Darksiders 1 as part of his 24-hour stream, like his first one, and the one that was going to go a little bit longer than 24 hours or whatever. And I remember he was playing it. He had been playing Bayonetta and a bunch of other stuff, and then he was playing Darksiders 1, and it was the day after he started, I was like, I'll go up to the office and bring him some donuts and see how he's doing, hang out with for a bit. And I came in and he was in the basement of like one of the dungeons, and just in like a pool of water, swimming around in a circle over and over again. I was like, Adam? It's like, I'm tired.
Nice.
That's really funny.
Anyway.
Oh, man. All right. What else was there? Oh, yeah. This is great. Someone playing the FIFA game for PS3. 1 second.
This is pretty awesome.
Okay. A fan... a guy playing FIFA got so angry with the game because...
Not actual Mario Götze, who is a German soccer star. If you watch
Yeah.
the World Cup, you'll know who this guy is.
Because the digital avatar of Mario Götze in this guy's game missed a penalty kick, and then the player smashed his controller. So he sent
Real life.
real life Mario Götze a complaint, being like, "You owe me a new controller because you
missed this
Yeah.
like last minute."
as a joke."
Yeah.
Right. But then the player was like, "Yeah, all right," and bought him a new controller.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, I think it Gertze? Gertze? I don't know. I do not know
There's an umlaut on the O.
how to pronounce German. I mean, I actually, I feel like I have two friends who are German. Like, their families are from Germany. My friend Steph and my friend Mike. Both of them have, like, large families that they see in Germany. And both of them kind of went insane during the World Cup because Germany won, as
Yeah.
people might remember.
I
And
gotta say though, I mean,
Götze?
as fun and heartwarming as this story is, I do feel like it's setting a very bad precedent.
No,
Yeah.
he sent
Like-
it to his manager. Well, he actually replied on
Yeah.
his Facebook.
Yeah.
Like, the actual player replied on that player's Facebook.
But it's like, I don't think this guy knows what he's doing here. He's setting up a very bad precedent. If the real person can be held liable for things that their digital version does in your game, that's just going to open up a whole can of
The
problems.
whole WWE roster is ruined.
Yeah. I feel like he's got to be real careful on this one. This is not something that we want to be common practice.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
Damn,
Which-
I am pretty.
yes.
Thank you for subscribing.
Damn, I'm pretty.
Mm.
But
Also,
anyhow,
damn, I'm pretty. Thank you for subscribing.
I can feel Steph and Mike getting angry at me for not knowing how to pronounce that guy's name. Like, I can feel their ire bubbling over from Vancouver.
So, this is a weird one.
We know the one called Stu or Tama.
If there's a Windows only game that you really, really need to play because it doesn't have a Mac client, like, for example,
Magic Online.
Magic Online, like I do, you'll use like Boot Camp or a program called Parallels to run Windows on your Mac.
VMware. So-
Yeah. Which is what people were doing with Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. And they've now released their Macintosh client
Yay.
that works worse.
Yeah.
Way worse.
Like, not even like, oh, this is not as good. Maybe I'll go back to using Boot Camp or Parallels or whatever. It's like, this is just garbage trash toilets crap.
And
Like,
the-
it's like, how did this get released bad?
Well, but the thing, it's one of those things where it's like, it's not like, the Arkham Knights or whatever, where it's like a buggy release.
Yeah.
They, like, the head developer or whatever went on the forums and was like, the technology we're using, which is this crossover transmedia something technology, which is basically like it's a variation on, I think it's a variation on like the wine system for Linux, but for OS X. So it's basically like they take the actual files for the game are exactly the same in the Windows version and this new Mac version. So it's the Windows version, but then there's like kind of a mini emulation conversion wrapper put around it. And so the developer's like, you're just not going to get as good frame rates and results because we're using this system.
Because it's not really a port.
So yeah, it's like he's just like, we're not gonna do it the proper way, so this is what you get.
It's crazy.
There's some stuff we could do maybe with making it, moving up to the new DirectX version, but
Meh. It's just garbage trash toilets. Hey Graham, in the chat, Zeke229 says, I got sent the wrong shirt size.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, well, we can fix that. Where should they...
Probably. You want to email lrrstore@pmcfulfillment.com. The address is on the store.
yeah.
On like the info page. It's at the bottom. So send them an email and talk to them, and hopefully they can fix that for you. They should be able to.
So, we've got a solution for that. The people who run our store will fix it for you.
Whoever wrote this, I just noticed, by the way, whoever wrote the Kotaku article on Apple pulling games from the store probably thinks they're really clever, because the title is the title is Apple Yanks Games with Confederate Flag.
Haha.
Okay, can I tell
Time to
you
go to sleep.
my funny Southern and Northern America story?
Is this
All
the
right.
one where I was there for?
Maybe.
Okay.
I think, you were there for that. So
Yeah.
I've got some friends. I've got actually a ton of friends who live in the States. And one of my friends is a wonderful man named Josh, who is, you know what I'm talking about now, right?
Yeah, this is
Who's a really-
this is when I did it.
He's a really nice guy. He is from Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
However, he has moved to New York State, has lived there for many years. Now, this is a thing. Canadians kind of call all Americans Yankees. Yankee Doodle. We don't have...
The New York Yankees.
Yeah, we just assume that an American is a Yankee. We don't really have a lot
I mean,
of...
I don't use that often,
No.
but that's like in my head prior to this moment, I considered that very similar to when someone calls a Canadian a Canuck.
Right.
A generic catch-all term. Because we don't have a whole lot of cultural awareness of the Civil War. Josh, however, is from Georgia. And even though he has moved to New York State, we deployed this. Oh, well, you guys are just Yankees anyhow.
Well, he called me a Canuck.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, he was like, oh, Canuck. And I went, ha, 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 Yankee. And he said, don't you fucking call me that.
Like, the tone of the conversation went from ha 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 to no.
Yeah, and I was like, what? And then I learned all about cultural memory.
Yeah. Yeah. Here in the UK, all Americans are Yanks. Don't do that if you're meeting somebody from the southern U.S. And like I said, it's not like Josh is like super like Confederate flag or anything. Like, he's one of the people who's like, we should take down the Confederate flag. He's from the South, though, so you just don't call those people Yankees.
What do you call them?
Americans.
I guess, yeah. I had no idea.
What do you call them when you're trying to dismiss them?
I mean,
I guess Yankees.
Yankees?
Oh, actually, yeah. And we'll finish up with this one. Paul, you want to talk about this one?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, obviously, we know all about procedural generation of stuff. That's a thing. But some people are working on a computer program that procedurally, or that generates Super Mario levels, which is fine. But what's different about this one is that they're actually having it watches people playing Super Mario on like YouTube and Twitch or whatever, watches playthroughs, analyzes it, and it can actually like detect all the different elements in it and where the actual character is and stuff. And then it analyzes the sections that the person spends more time on, because it decides that those are like the more interesting sections. And so then it uses that data to build levels based. So it's not just like doing the procedural generation thing where it's like somebody is tweaking a bunch of parameters until they get a level that looks about right. This thing is actually going in, looking at people playing real Mario levels, and then trying to replicate, not copy the level, but replicate the same kind of experience in these new levels that it's creating.
Yeah.
Which is pretty sweet. I think that's somebody in the comments for this article was like, there's the robot that there's another AI they designed to play Super Mario Brothers. An AI that like goes through and plays it. So these two AIs can just like talk to each other after the global apocalypse that happens because we're teaching AIs to watch videos for things that make people make things. It's like it's watching the video, looking for the part that's the most difficult. How long until it starts watching not just playthroughs, but starts watching real stuff?
If you take a look at the Kotaku article I just linked, they also make a Skynet joke at the bottom, which is why we didn't do this story, because the only logical punchline, as you can see from the chat, is Skynet.
Yeah. It's nice. If nothing else, I mean, obviously Terminator is a great movie, but if nothing else, it's good that we have that as like a cultural shorthand.
Yeah.
I like that. As professional comedians, we really do feel like we need to make the joke that not everybody is going to make. It's because we're professionals, and so you come here for a higher level of joke making.
And then sometimes we do
it's
the
also,
joke that everyone's making because it's the best joke to make.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it's also like make no secret of the fact that for CheckPoint we get all our news from. It's not like we are doing a bunch of research and going through press releases and stuff.
People don't send us press
We
releases.
get our news from Polygon and Kotaku and Gamasutra and all these different places.
Yeah.
So if you read if we're like getting the news from a Kotaku article and then just making the same jokes the Kotaku article makes, that doesn't feel like
That's not worthwhile.
that much of an interesting thing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Somebody's like, I'm holding out for a GLaDOS. If anybody here is working on AI, I will gladly let you scan my brain. I think I'd be a great GLaDOS candidate.
You want to start welcoming some subs?
Sure.
Alrighty.
All right, who's the first?
First up, who subscribed today is Spoonerism Squirrel.
Squirrelnerism Spooner? I'm actually not super good at making up spoonerisms on the fly.
Well, they're tough.
Well, squirrel...
Squirrelnerism Spurl?
Ouch.
Yeah, it doesn't quite work.
No, Spoonerism Spurl. It does. Just go with Spoonerism Squirrel.
Yes. All right, spoonerism squirrel. Hey, everybody, are you looking for a squirrel-based solution to your nut problems? Try spoonerism squirrel. What is it? It's a squirrel. What do? We bring you a squirrel. I mean, like, I don't know what you're expecting here. I mean, maybe you're expecting something unique because of the spoonerism thing, or like that's just like for alliterated purposes. And everybody needs a marketing thing, and people like spoonerism, so just go with me on this. But do you have a lot of peanuts or acorns that you need taken away, but you are lazy? Well, you know what really likes them? Squirrels. That's right. We will come to your house. We will release one very large squirrel on your property, and in a couple of weeks, the problem will go away. There you go. Spoonerism squirrel. When you need a squirrel, for some reason, we are here.
So what you're
It's a
saying?
squirrel service.
It's not like they deal with the volume of nuts that need to be taken away not by adding more squirrels, but just doing one enormous squirrel.
Yeah, it's like the size of a cat.
Yeah.
It's just one like hulking squirrel.
Man. I was about to say I wish there were squirrels the size of cats, but then I realized that would actually be
Oh, that's terrifying.
that would be terrifying.
That would be awful.
I wish there were domestic. I wish
They're
there
really-
were like
they're
domestic squirrels.
They're
the size-
fluffy. They're fluffy rats.
Yes,
they're
they are.
really cute.
They're charismatic rats.
But I mean, there are domestic rats.
True.
Like, pet rats are cool.
Yeah.
But there aren't really domestic squirrels. But that'd be great though, because it'd be like, it's like you think Cavern, or you think Baxter
Yeah.
has a big tail relative to his body size.
yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Like a Baxter-sized squirrel, where it's just like his tail is like 3 times as wide as he.
Oh my god.
Oh my! I want that now.
Cats the size of squirrels? That would also be cute.
Oh, some cats are really small though.
That's fine.
I like how when we go and we see other people's cats and we're like, what is wrong with this cat? Why is it so small? And we go home to our cats, which are 2 enormous Maine Coons.
And we're like, oh right, our cats are just stupid.
Well, no, and then people come by and they're like, how can your cat reach the top of the table? That's not a thing
That's
that
not
should
okay.
happen.
There's
Why is his paw on the counter?
a great. I was sorry, totally not relevant to what we're talking about here. But
Okay.
I was watching YouTube stuff of the Graham Norton show.
Oh yeah.
And there's a thing where John Cleese and Taylor Swift happened to be on the couch at the same time. I love the
Weird.
makeup of guests he has.
Yeah.
Anyway, but they were showing John Cleese is apparently a fan of cats,
Okay.
and so they're showing, and so is Taylor Swift. She has like 3 cats or
Right.
something. And so they had a picture of like Taylor Swift like holding her cat, and John Cleese looks at it and is like, "Oh, what happened to him? And she's like, what? He's like, oh, why isn't he a proper cat? It's just like, he was just a normal looking cat, but he was just like super dissing her cat just to be a troll.
Oh, that's great.
Taylor Swift really does love her cats, though.
True facts.
Like, a lot. Taylor Swift, a lot of people are joking that Taylor Swift may be, like, genetically engineered to be the perfect human to appeal to all humans, because even for, like, the hardcore cynical among us, who don't care for pop music, the Kathleens of the world, I'm like, well, she really likes cats, right? Like, there's always one thing.
So at least there's that.
Yeah, there's one thing about Taylor Swift.
All right.
There's always something to like about
We
her.
got to do so many more
I know.
subscriber welcomes. Reneko. Speaking of cats.
Hey everybody, have you heard the news? Reneko's in town. We're a great new burger joint, and we have stuff for you. Burgers and fries and shakes and other things that you serve between buns with cheese.
Wait,
Fish patties, chicken patties.
you serve shakes on
vegetarian
buns
patties.
between cheese?
No, stop that. Stop willfully misunderstanding our commercial. You know what? You don't get a Reneko franchise. Denmark's greatest burger franchise is not coming to your town. In fact, we'll revise this commercial right now. Hey, everybody, did you hear the news? There is one guy who asked a bunch of stupid questions, and now you don't get to taste our great food, Reneko.
Wow.
I don't know if
Reneko has very thin skin.
I don't know if Reneko actually serves food. Next up, Zethrus with a 17-month resub. Zethrus.
Hello, everybody. Are you staging a reenactment of Taming of the Shrew, but you do not have enough Shakespearean costumes, and you don't want to do one of those bullshit contemporary reenactments like all the high schools do now because their budgets are being cut? Well, come on down to Zethrus's Shakespearean warehouse. That's right. We have a variety of old-timey costumes from the Elizabethan, the Victorian, and the Tudor period to ensure that your Shakespearean play will be as authentic as you can afford to make it. All of our costumes are incredibly cheap because actors have died in every single one of them. But don't let a few stage curses scare you away from our bargains.
Who's ever heard of theater actors having superstitions?
That particular...
Tudor.
Yeah, that period noted for
You forgot Jacobean.
having two doors.
Two doors, yeah. Exactly.
I don't know why they thought having two doors was so impressive that it named the whole period after it. But doors were a big thing back then, okay?
Next up,
2 doors opposed to 4 doors.
my favorite subscriber name in a long time. Why not Suplex an Emu? Has just subscribed.
That's extremely specific.
Yes. Why not Suplex an Emu? Welcome to the channel.
Well, this is going to be good for doing a subscriber commercial.
so. Go
Is
for
this
it.
what
I was
called?
just saying, off the top of my head, I can think of a couple reasons why not.
If pressed, I could probably
Yeah,
name
yeah.
something, yeah.
Let's see. Okay.
Okay.
Why not Suplex an Emu? Hey, kids, are you stuck at home and you're bored? Do you want to go outside? No! Have you played all of your games inside?
Yes.
Has your mom told you that you can't go on the internet anymore because you were looking at porn?
Repeatedly.
Well, you know what? If you're bored, why not suplex an emu? That's right. Go to a local zoo, find an emu, and try a suplex on it. Emus are notoriously docile and flexible. You won't hurt the emu at all. Instead, you will have a new skill, suplexing. What could possibly go wrong? Kids, why not suplex an emu today?
Camera hats. What's an emu doing in the impact zone?
Emus are not docile nor flexible, and I think if you actually
No.
tried to suplex an emu, you would be eviscerated.
Yeah.
I'm just
An
imagining.
emu will mess you up.
I'm just imagining, like, an emu running through the gorilla position and down the entrance ramp to the ring, just full tilt running down and then jumping up into the ring and like running around the turnbuckles, waving at the audience.
Well, and it climbs up on and it's like, bah!
Yeah.
Because it's an emu.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a little flightless bird, but I feel like it still flaps. It's kind of useless.
They're
They
not-
can
they're
they
not
can
that-
jump a little bit.
They're not that little.
Yeah, they're very big.
I mean,
if,
yeah, they're huge. Don't actually try this. It seems like a really
No.
awful idea.
My
You'd probably get counter suplexed. You'd probably just be pecked to death.
or they've got huge
Like, the claws?
They've got like the they actually have like the raptor thing, like the
Yeah.
extra talon on the claw.
Yeah.
HP brain case. I have seen that GIF and it's great.
Kathleen, they're like 2 meters. My God. Yeah.
In Far Cry, there isn't, they're not called emu. There's the
Far Cry 3?
Far Cry. I think they're in 4 but no, probably 3 more likely. I don't think they're
In
they would
Kirat?
be, they would be in Kirat. But in Far Cry 3, there's these things. They're not called emus. They're
Rhea?
Reyes?
starts with a C.
Kakapo?
Anyway,
That's a very different.
they suck. They're very scary. And yeah, they're I think they're
Cassowary.
cassowary. Yeah, they are really nasty.
There is like, I think it's a Rhea, which is actually this was a rejected feed dump story, is loose in the UK right now, like got out of a private collection, and the police put out a warning. They're like, do not try to capture this bird. They are large and strong and irritable. Like, don't fuck with it. Just if you see it, call the police and let an expert come in, but don't don't be a hero, basically.
El Callan, a suplex, is a wrestling move where, at least in professional wrestling, you facing another person. Well, it doesn't actually matter facing there's different variations, but it's basically you take the person from in front of you and you throw them to behind you.
Yeah.
There's the belly-to-belly suplex, where you grab them belly-to-belly and throw them over
We're
as
not
you
going to
go.
mime this out.
No. There's
It
one
also-
where they're facing away from you and you grab them there. There's a German suplex.
In my perception of the suplex, it also usually involves you going back too.
Oh, yeah. You end up falling over as well.
But the idea is that they're falling over more.
Oh, is this a give me suplexing surge?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Oof. It's a little awkward, but yeah.
That's actually excellent in that your actual landing place is outside the view, is behind people. So people don't know all the damage that you did to Surge.
Actually, Surge and Graham were both fine.
Yeah.
But they had practiced, and they knew exactly what was going on. So,
Anyway.
All
right.
Generic evil genius with a 13-month resub.
oh, I've done so many generic Evil Genius commercials, and it's time for another one.
Fact.
All right. Hey, everybody. I've advertised my services before, and yet some people aren't taking me up on that. But do you know maybe what a generic Evil Genius can do for you? I mean, maybe you don't have incredible plans to take over the world or enslave a population or just make a robot army to do your bidding. That's okay. A generic Evil Genius's services are still for you. Is your neighbor pissing you off? Do some anti-vaxxers live down the street? There's a variety of ways that you can torment people using a generic Evil Genius. For example, sir, do you have people that are annoying you?
Yes.
Who annoys you?
A group of emus.
Oh, well, I, as a generic Evil Genius, have been highly trained at emu suplexing, so I can totally take care of that for you.
Yes.
See? Generic Evil Geniuses, they're out to help. Sir, do you have problems with random people?
Occasionally, yeah.
Is there anybody you'd like to see suplexed? Or maybe just dealt with in sort of an evil genius kind of way?
Definitely. There's this guy at work. He's a big douche. Definitely deserves suplexing.
Alright, well, he's a grade A1 toilet face then.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, well, that's okay, because as a generic Evil Genius, I have a variety of things that I can do to him. How do you feel about having his insides become his outsides?
I like that. I like that.
Yeah,
Feels good.
There you go. See, you don't need to want to take over the world. Just make one person very unhappy. Generic Evil Geniuses, we're here for you.
I am an evil genius. Suplex.
Wench-tacular with a 2-month resub.
Whoa, wench-tacular.
Wench-tacular. Second month. Welcome back.
Skills sick. What the F is this?
It's like
This is a weekly news show where we
Welcome.
talk about video game news. And then after we do that, we do a little bit of improv to welcome our subscribers. We basically make up little tiny mini dialogue sketches based on their usernames.
That's what you're seeing now. This is a weird time to come in. But hello and welcome.
Yeah. If you'd come in about 20 minutes earlier, you would see us talking about video game news, and then you would understand what was happening more. All right. Wenchtacular.
Wenchtacular with a 2-month reset.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to... My name is Steve, and I run an old-timey tavern that's wenchtacular. That's right, we have a variety of wenches for all your needs. We've got 3/8 wenches, we've got plier head wenches, we've got adjustable wenches. Wait, do I mean wrench or wench?
It sounds like you mean wrench.
Oh.
it could work either way.
Oh, wait, sorry, you have to have wenches in a medieval tavern? What am I going to do with all these tools I bought?
Adjust things.
Come on down to Steve's Medieval Tavern and Tool Warehouse today.
I like it's welcome to, then implying that the name of the place is, hi, my name is Steve, and this is...
Look, I said it was improv, okay?
I imagine
Amal has a bear, as we were just explaining to another person who just joined the stream. This is CheckPoint, where we talk about video game news. But we did all that. We did the recording of the show, and we talked about video game news. And now we are welcoming subscribers to the channel, and it's weird. I'm not going to say it's not weird. It's a weird time to come in, but welcome. How's it going?
Yeah. And I know it's supposed to be wench, but I think it's really funny that some guy would open a medieval tavern thinking that you needed to stock it with wrenches for some reason, right?
Guess who's next?
Who?
Cortanios
Oh, Cortanios.
with an 8-month resub. Welcome back, Cortanios.
If you've been watching this show for a while, you'll know that we've done literally every rich Corinthian leather play we can on Cortanios' name, and all the Cortana jokes. I mean, I gotta come up with something fresh this month.
Sure, go for it.
You're so helpful.
I just don't know where else you go with it.
Hi, everybody. How do you feel about ice cream? Come on down to Cortanios' name-unrelated ice cream parlor. We have a huge variety of ice cream for you in a variety of exciting flavors, such as locally sourced wood and dongs. That's right. We're one of those, organic, fancy ice cream places, as you can tell because our name is Cortanios' name-unrelated ice cream parlor, staffed entirely by hipsters with mustaches and tiny hats. Come on down today and try some of our Asus flavored ice cream, or maybe just a Panasonic.
Nice. I like
That's-
you're like looking at this is camera green screen lights flavored ice cream.
Yeah, I'm literally just looking around for words that I can see. We have a novelty sign in the streaming office that says locally sourced wood. It's like a little truck, and somebody has taken some masking tape and written dongs on it and then stuck that to the truck graphic.
Get it?
Yeah.
Ah,
Who
wood.
gave us that sign?
I don't remember. James's dad, I think.
Oh
Rich-
yeah.
Rich Corinthian leather flavor.
Wait. Mugiwara Lexi.
Okay, Mugiwar.
Suplex Steve.
Oh, he's not happy.
He's not happy.
I feel like if I wanted to do that subscriber commercial properly, I would just squawk like an emu and beat the shit out of both of you. 'Cause I feel like it's what an emu would do if you suplexed it. All right, but Mugiwara Okay, Alexi I recognized.
Mugiwara Lexi with a 2-month reset.
Mugiwara Alexi.
It means straw hat.
Oh, straw hat.
Really?
Okay, perfect.
In what language?
Why didn't you just say straw hat? That seems more complicated.
But why say straw hat when you say Mugiwara Alexi? If it survived the suplex. Emus are pretty angry. I feel like they would survive.
I think we gotta get
Japanese.
We need to get Mythbusters on this.
Japanese.
Oh, okay. So it's Mugiwara?
Yeah.
Is it Mugiwara Lexi? Is that what it is? Like straw hat
Oh,
Lexi?
it's from One Piece.
Oh. Of course.
I don't play Pokemon.
I don't have enough time left in my estimated
can-
lifespan to consume all of One Piece.
It's true.
You literally could say anything and then say
It's
it's a
from
One
One
Piece. It's a One Piece reference, and I would believe you.
Yeah.
Not only is it hugely long anime, it's also incredibly like crazy and nonsensical in a lot of
There's
stuff.
a guy on their boat who's just a skeleton.
So like anything,
He's a skeleton.
like I believe that literally anything could happen in a One Piece episode.
And there's another guy who's a robot with like a vending machine in his chest. It's weird. The CheckPoint Plus, story of the archetype of video games. You are now watching the Aftershow, where they welcome new subscribers. It's kind of weird to know what a majority of the channel is about. Looks good, Mamo. Thank you.
Wait, what? Skeletons can ride boats? Do not ask about One Piece. There is no way to describe it.
So, Mugiwara Alexi.
Mugiwara Alexi. Hey, Raspburl. Thanks for subscribing.
Thank you, Raspearl.
All right,
You are on the list.
all right. Oh, the said robot is powered by a soda pop.
Yes.
That makes so much sense. Oh, One Piece. All right. Okay. Mugiwara Lexi. Hey, everybody. Are you a fan of One Piece, but you just don't know where to start? So I guess you're not a fan, but you maybe want to become one because you have some free time on your hands. First of all, ask yourself, how much free time do you have? Do you have a lot of free time? You're going to need it. At approximately 700 episodes long, the One Piece anime, which I believe is still going, and if it's not, it feels like it's still going because it's so long, is possibly the biggest time sink that you could get into, short of raising a child, becoming a nun or a priest, or just giving up everything to go live in the woods. However, if you are interested in One Piece, maybe you just want somewhere to start. Do you need someone to explain weird memes to you? Why not come on down to Mugiwara Lexi's House of One Piece Literature, where we'll explain in patient and stunning detail all of the One Piece in-jokes, memes, and weird shit that you just don't understand.
And exhaustive detail.
That you don't understand. If you want to get into One Piece, sure, why not? Come on down, we'll help you out.
Oh,
I
this Sunday is actually episode 700.
Time. Wow.
Half an hour episodes, right?
Time-consuming things.
Wait, can I just see your calculator for a second?
Sure.
Have a
I'm
child.
gonna assume they're...
Have a child. Join a religious order, like become nun or monk or priest.
Yeah,
Go live in woods.
yeah.
Watch One Piece. That's your
Yeah.
that's your list.
I feel like you could live in the woods and also watch One Piece
Yeah.
if you had some sort of, generator-powered television.
60 minutes.
You probably
Are they hour-long episodes?
No.
you might be able to go to the woods and also be
1,000
like a
minutes.
monk. You probably couldn't be a monk and watch One Piece though.
A lot of math there from Quitty Guy.
Okay, okay, 10 days and 10 hours. I was literally just trying to do that math. So, there you go.
10 days and 10 hours.
Straight, though, straight. Your eyeballs would fall out of your head. I couldn't watch something for 10 days straight. 22 minutes, next 700.
That's so much.
That's too much. I don't want it. God, I have trouble committing to like the full season of Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. I'm like, 13 episodes, jeez, right?
I mean, you guys have a pretty good chunk of Magnum PI going, but
Yes.
Dindril with a
Dindril.
9-month resub.
Hey, I've done Tindril before. That didn't come out right. All right. Hey, everybody, did you go down to that One Piece warehouse and went, wow, that is too much for me, even me. I still have a lot of free times on my hands, and I'm not really interested in that whole live in the woods thing. Well, why not come down to Dindril's House of Pokemon stuff? I'll explain Pokemon stuff to you with inexhaustive and patient detail, but there's a lot less to explain. It's mostly just catch 'em all. And if you want to know about some of the sad Pokemon origin stories, like the Pokemon that cries itself to sleep every night, or that tries to sleep every night but cries all the time and can't sleep because it's crying, and so it's always crying and it can never sleep and it goes crazier and crazier and crazier, I'll tell you about that. I mean, that might put you off Pokemon, to be fair. Maybe the Pokemons that are literally the trapped dead souls of ghosts of probably people that you loved. Maybe other Pokemon trainers.
it's the one
But
that
you know
wears
what?
his mother's skull on his head. That one's good.
There's a lot of dark Pokemon shit is what I'm saying, so if you're into creepy stuff, come on down to Dindril's House of Pokemon.
Yeah.
I love the in canon, or not in canon, but the in universe explanation for all that weird stuff is the Pokemon manual in the canon is written by 8-year-old children. Like, they send them out to find out, like, Dr. Oak or whoever sends out the kid to, like, tell him about all the Pokemon that are in the world.
Yeah.
So when he's like, Abracadabra, or whatever that guy's name is, has an IQ of 10 million. It's probably not true.
Underscore 5 core. Underscore. Welcome back, underscore.
Woo!
5-month resub. Yeah, Malfunct. We do the. It's not like a riff track or like the corrector's commentary. We do the Magnum rewatch, basically so that you don't have to be watching Magnum. You can listen to the podcast instead of watching the show if you so desire.
We got a very nice email from somebody who is actually has some sight issues. They're mostly legally blind, and they said it's great because they'd never watch Magnum otherwise.
Yeah.
So then they get to see Magnum, which is cool.
So
Or they get to hear about Magnum.
One Piece rewatch next?
No.
They're shorter episodes.
No.
Okay. Subservient Chicken has just subscribed. Subservient Chicken, welcome to the channel.
Why don't we not plan any rewatches until we're done the Magnum rewatch?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Subservient
seems fair.
Chicken.
All right. Subservient Chicken. All right. Can you be my chicken translator here?
Okay.
Or you could make chicken noises and I could be the translator. Hi, my name is Al, and I'm a chicken. I am looking for work. Just because I'm a chicken doesn't mean I don't have a variety of valuable chicken-based skills. I can get distracted by insects very easily. Wait, what was that? I can lay eggs occasionally if I feel like it. Wait, was that an insect? Wait, never mind. I have a variety of feathers that I would like to keep for myself, so hands off. But I'm still looking for work, and just because I'm a chicken American doesn't mean I'm unemployable. I served my country by laying eggs. I didn't go to NAM or anything. I am a chicken. Come on. But I'm very patriotic. And because I'm a chicken, I'm pretty subservient naturally. I'll probably listen to what you want to say. I might not do it though. But anyhow, give me a job. My name is... What did I say my name was? Alan? I'm a chicken. My memory's not great. Hire me.
That was a real heartfelt plea.
That was a heck of a
I'm just
thing.
imagining. I'm just imagining that, like, if you were walking by like a chicken coop or a chicken pen,
Yeah.
that, or driving by or whatever, that when like chickens are going like, what they're actually going is like, hire me, I have all these skills.
Let me
Please.
send you my resume.
Please.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm really sick of being here.
Add me on LinkedIn.
Oh God, the
That's
worst.
true. It should be poultry American.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so welcome, Subservient Chicken. Another new sub, Hardly Average.
Ooh, hardly average.
Welcome to the channel, Hardly Average.
Hey everybody, are you looking to up your game, but not too much because you're one of those people who likes to fly under the radar? Come on down to Miss Kathleen's finishing school and I'll teach you how to be hardly average. That's right, just trending towards above average, but not too much, because the last thing you want is people to pay too much attention to you and give you extra work and responsibilities, because that's really going to cut into your me time. That's right. Have people think that you are pretty competent, but not competent enough that you are going to have to stay late or work on weekends. Miss Kathleen's finishing school will teach you a variety of skills, such as passing the buck without making it look too much like you're passing the buck, or crediting other people for their ideas solely so you don't have to do any of the work for it. For example, Graham, pitch me on a really fantastic idea. For example, this sock puppet here. Hi, Kathleen. I have a great idea. I think that we should do this really involved project, and maybe you could help me with it. Oh, sock puppet, you're such a natural leader. I don't know what I would be able to contribute, but please let me know if you need any help in the future. Let me know how that project works out for you. Aw, she complimented me. Wait! That's the kind of tricks you'll learn at Kathleen's Hardly Average Finishing Academy.
Love it. Next up, Eric90 with a 6-month resub. Welcome back, Eric90.
A delicious, refreshing drink of water. That sock puppet is naked. Well, you know what? That's... Sometimes you've got to... Sometimes the sock puppets are X-rated, and that's fine. Alright. Eric90.
Eric90.
Hey, everybody, are you looking for a fun place to do a fun thing? Why not come down to Eric90's House of the 90s? We have all of your favorite things from the 90s. Ace of Base singles. Those stupid t-shirts that would change color when you wore them, but then if you washed them and put them in the dryer, they would always change to the other color, and then you're like, wow, I begged my mom for the stupid hypercolor t-shirt, and then she ruined it on the first wash, and I'm really mad at her, but I can't say anything because she was really pissy about paying like $30 for a t-shirt in the first place. Uh-oh. And other things that you remember from the 90s, such as Mr. Blobby. That's right. Come on down to Eric90's House of the 90s and enjoy our faded hypercolor t-shirts today.
I was not.
Did people, like, I didn't have one, but I know lots of kids who did.
I don't remember them at all.
No.
It was a thing. At least it
Oh,
was
I know it was.
I believe that it's a thing.
It was
I had a
definitely
car.
a thing.
That changed color.
Commercial too real.
Commercial too real. I remember that. I remember that in my elementary school. All the cool rich kids had like the hypercolor t-shirts and you'd like put your hand on them and they would change color. It was really neat. And then, but then like the next time they wore them, they inevitably would be broken.
They're just all
Splotchy.
all one color. Oh,
Or
okay.
kind of splotchy.
Right, because you put it in the.
Yeah, you can't put them in the dryer. You can't
in
get
the
them
dryer
warm at all.
it overrides the thing.
Yeah.
Can't say Mr. Blobby's name out loud.
I had one, and my mom also ruined it. There you go.
Here you go. I had one. Kathleen's description is exactly what happened. Yes.
Oh yeah. They also have Tamagotchis, but all the Tamagotchis in them are dead.
How are you supposed to? God, there's a YouTube channel that we enjoy a lot. That's every 2 weeks they put up a compilation of commercials that are airing on TV in Japan.
Yes, it's great.
So it's like currently it's like every 2 weeks you'll be like, these are commercials that were on in the past 2 weeks, and it's great to watch them without subtitles and be like, what is this advertising? Oh, cup noodle.
Yeah.
What? Or
Yeah.
like, what is going on? Accounting software? Okay, sure. But there was one recently for new Tamagotchis.
Ooh.
Remember with that
Yeah.
the woman who was in like 7 different commercials that week?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, check out like Tamagotchi new, whatever it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or does it seem like do a lot of Japanese commercials? Like it seems like the image at the end where they actually like the thing. This is what we're advertising.
Yeah.
Like you could, if you have like a thing of 20 different commercials, you could swap those little screens around on all 20 commercials, and it would make just as much sense.
To North Americans, yeah, probably.
I
Okay.
mean, even if you watch like translated versions, they're not like they're just the style of Japanese commercials
Yeah.
is that it's more about the eye catching than about showing the benefits of the particular thing that they happen to be advertising.
Yeah.
Okay, delights from the chat. 1, I named my Tamagotchi Dre so I wouldn't forget about him. 2, I want to remake Five Nights at Freddy's and every character is Mr. Blobby.
Ah.
I don't know who's Mr. Blobby.
Oh, did you not see that video?
Were you not around when
Oh,
you showed us
that
that?
thing.
The guy
That's-
from the Big Fat Quiz of the 90s?
Right.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, he's not from that, but that's, yeah, it's a hell of a thing. Oh yeah, sorry, and that YouTube channel is JPCMHD.
JPCMHD.
Yeah, Japan Commercial Movie HD.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay,
All right. I am going to go get food
alrighty,
that way,
we're gonna finish this up.
and then I will be back for things on my stream at 3:00, where I'm going to be.
What are you playing?
Finishing up Portal 2. I think I'm pretty near the end. And then The plan is to try some user-generated content. So
Have fun with that.
So and then there's also this like super awesome mod that people made that has been made.
When I was doing
that's supposed to be really good.
Kiwi
So,
Jelly
try
says,
it.
"Bring me food too. The sandwich is in the mail."
When I was doing the Portal 2 community maps, because there was no way to like, there was no sort of system for it, I would just determine myself if I was giving a map a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
Oh.
Like afterwards, I'd be like, "That was a thumbs up map. That was good. That was good." And some of them were like,
It's now
"Not good."
Now it's all like it's in Steam. There's like you can sort them by like
Rating?
how popular they are,
I would-
how many viewers.
When I was playing them, I specifically chosen ones that hadn't been rated.
Oh, I see. Because you wanted to have.
I wanted
weird
to test
ones.
them,
You
yeah.
wanted weird ones.
Yeah, it was
Nice.
Hey, you could have discovered the next great level.
Who knows?
Probably not.
Drop the bass trombone. Our spoiler card is July 2nd, so it'll be going up the night of the 1st.
Very
Which
exciting.
is Canada Day. How appropriate. So
It's also-
that'll be Wednesday.
Yes, Wednesday.
So, Wednesday.
All right. I'll be
Okay.
back in a sec.
All right.
No, not in a sec. In a little while.
Like half an hour.
Yes.
Okay. Bye.
Excuse me.
Kathleen,
Yes.
Lord of the Froze.
Oh, excellent. Hey, everybody, do you have a fantastic afro? No, of course you don't, but you want one, like mine, or Graham's. Come on down to Lord of the Froze hairdressing place, where our motto is, we're like the Eye of Sauron, only for froze. That's right, our froze come in a variety of shapes and sizes and length. Sorry, what's that? Neither of us have afros, we just have regular hair? Really? Are you sure? You're sure? You Google image searched. Oh, okay. All right. I guess ignore our slogan and all of the expensive signage we just put up. Come on down to Lord of the Froze Not Afro Hairdressing Salon today.
I thought you were going to go with like Lord of the Froze, where our motto is any haircut is an afro if you lie hard enough.
That's a good sign that we can put up below the
Shift
signs
over a
that
little
we
bit. There we go.
paid a lot of money to have installed.
Next up, Whedon Project with a 7-month resub.
Whedon Project. Oh, let's see. What? Hey, Americans, have dandelions and ragweed taken over your yard? Come on down to the Whedon Project and we'll get your yard in spring and ship-shop, tip-top shape for the summer. That's right. We'll send a bunch of teenagers who don't have anything better to do to come and pull weeds. That's right. Teach them benefits of hard work through hard work or whatever. The Whedon Project.
Something bootstraps.
Yeah. We'll pay them less than minimum wage because they're teenagers and they shouldn't care that much. That's right. It's very American. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, but instead of pulling actually yourself, just pull these damn weeds. Get your yard looking great. The Whedon Project. Yeah. New customers get a free American flag. Returning customers get another American flag because they're that patriotic.
And the last one of our opening 15 subs for the day is the Flan Man 5 with a 12-month resub. 1 year of the Flan Man 5.
Woo!
I'm just counting. It's
Oh,
okay. Go
okay.
ahead.
Hey, everybody, are you looking for a new delicious breakfast place in town? Come on down to the Flan Man's House of Flans and Flapjacks. We have a variety of things for you to eat as long as what you want to eat is a flan and a flapjack. Why, sir, would you like some delicious bacon?
Yes.
Well, get fucked because you're at the Flan Man's House of Flans and Flapjacks. And is bacon part of a flan or a flapjack?
I mean, it could be.
Well, not here, it's not. Get your damn ass out of here. We're a bunch of flan purists.
What if I want a flan? What if I want a flan?
Do you want it with non-approved flan stuff in it?
No, I'll have whatever flan you make.
That's damn right, because then when you come to the Flan Man's House of Flams and Flatjacks, you get what we make. It's like a restaurant, except it's run by your mom, and she's like, it's not actually a restaurant, you just get to eat what I make. It's dinner. Fuck you. Sit down. Put it in your mouth. The Flan Man 5's House of Flans and Flapjacks, because sometimes you want to taste like home, and that taste is usually being hit with the back of a wooden spoon.
You want to taste like home, and the taste is No options.
Yeah.
All right, so for those who are new to the channel, because I see that we have some new subs after the first 15, the way that this works is we do the full welcome like that.
This is to prevent me from being here all day and going crazy.
For the first 15 subs, and then but we still welcome everybody else. So welcome to all of these people.
And you get a shorter commercial.
Starting with Caiaphas with a 7-month resub.
Caiaphas, he goes real damn fast. Caiaphas, he's got an ass. I don't really know what I should rhyme here. Caiaphas, he is not an ass, just has one.
The one called Stu with a 3-month resub.
Hey everybody, my name is Stu. If you're looking for me, just call me Stu. I'm the one called Stu. It's short for Stuart, or maybe... No, probably just Stuart. I'm the one called Stu. Don't have any other superpowers. My name is Stu. Call me.
Mycroftium. Or Mycroft I am. Or Mycroft I am. Who knows? With a 5-month resub. Presumably they know, but who knows? That was... Why did you time out Amal? That was literally a thing... That was a quote that Kathleen just said.
Yeah.
Can you untime out Amal has a bear, please? That was in quote. It doesn't matter. Go ahead, Kathleen. Mycroftium.
Sorry.
Oh, no, wait. First of all, some water. It's an M. Fighting many username kaiju. There's definitely an M.
Yes. Hey everybody, are you looking for a unique name for your future offspring, but you're not happy with the Drostins and the Urinalysis and the Velociraptors of the world because those names are just becoming too common? Why not come down to Mycroftium's house of ridiculous and unique baby names? That's right, your child will forever be a special snowflake, clarifying how to pronounce and spell their name on every form till the end of time. Why name your kid Shane when you could name them Elflamp? That's right. Mycroftium, we have a bunch of names like that, so come on down today and don't name your kid Sarah when you could name them Surflopataps.
All right. The Ocean Who subbed with a 12-month resub. The Ocean Who subbed. Welcome back.
The Ocean Who subbed was an ocean, but they subbed somehow. Maybe they got access to a credit card and worked with some crabs to type in the number. I mean, I guess they have high-speed internet cables under there, and maybe a waterproof computer. He's not really sure, but thanks, Ocean. Please don't rise up and crush me in a tidal wave.
And she just got her Phases shirt.
Oh, nice.
Was tweeting about it. Captain Falafel with an 18-month resub. Welcome back, Captain Falafel.
Is that a bird? Is it a plane? Is it Superman?
No.
No, it's the world's first vegan superhero, Captain Falafel, coming to bring falafels to all the good girls and boys who don't want to eat animal products.
It's okay, Captain Falafel, I'm fine.
No, have this delicious falafel. They may be dry, but you know what they don't have? Animal products! That's right, how does that feel? Do you want some water to choke down that delicious, dry, vegan falafel?
I'm okay.
Captain Falafel, saving children from hunger with falafels. Now, falafels can actually be very good, but if you make them poorly, they're terrible.
They're a high risk, high reward food.
They are. I've had honestly, unless the person that is making them knows what they're doing, don't have somebody's homemade falafel.
Unless they know, presumably if they're making homemade falafel, they know how to make them.
My experience has taught me otherwise.
All right, fair enough.
I've had to choke down too many dry, crumbly bits of crap.
Fair enough.
Usually by people who haven't been vegans for very long.
Ace of Hearts has, I'm saying the pauses because there's big underscores. Ace of Hearts has just subscribed. Welcome to the channel, Ace of Hearts.
Wait, somebody says they have a recipe for bacon falafel. That seems wrong. That's very wrong.
Interesting.
Alright, Ace of Hearts! This Sunday at the Omega Violence Dome. It's an incredible wrestling showdown between an emu and Randy Savage, because he's not up to much these days, and the Ace of Hearts. Why are you laughing at me? He's not dead, is he?
Yes, he is.
Is there a wrestler who's actually not dead?
No, they're all dead, weirdly.
It's... Okay, can you name another wrestler who's retired and isn't actually doing anything?
Kevin Nash.
And Kevin Nash in the first annual Randy Savage Memorial Battle. Ace of Hearts, thank you for subscribing.
Although to be fair to Kevin Nash, he's in the Magic Mike franchise.
Okay.
All right. Welcome, Ace of Hearts. Next up, Damn, I Am Pretty has just subscribed. Welcome to the channel. Damn, I Am Pretty.
Can I get some cool music?
I mean, cool music, but like what do you want?
Just like... God damn, I'm pretty. I'm really damn pretty. That's right, look in the mirror. Damn, I'm pretty. Oh, look at my hair. Look at my eyes, not bloodshot at all. Look at my teeth, mostly straight. What else do I want? I look great. Damn, I'm pretty.
Nice.
Yeah. My teeth are mostly straight. Like, I feel like they're pretty good for not having any dental intervention as a child, but they're not great.
When is the Kevin Nash's Quad Memorial Battle Royal? Thel Guy, I don't know. Can you rephrase the question? I don't quite understand what you're asking. So there's this joke about how Kevin Nash tears his quads all the time.
Yes.
Because it happened a couple times, very, very notably. And when they had at WrestleMania, when they had the NWO show up, Kevin Nash just took a random bump and then fell to the ground and then grabbed his quad really as a joke, because he knew that people like us and my wrestling friends would be watching at home and going, did Kevin Nash just tear his quad again? That he did that as a reference to
the fact that he's torn his quad a bunch.
Yeah, that he did that as a shout out to wrestling nerds was amazing. Do you think Blizzard will take steps to help the economy of Hearthstone when it comes to arcane dust? I don't know enough about the Hearthstone economy to weigh in on that. I'm sorry. Did you do the Damn I'm Pretty?
I did.
You did. That was that whole thing. Indie Star X has subscribed. Welcome, Indie Star X, to the channel.
Can I sing Video Killed the Radio Star? I mean, not really. I'm such a bad singer.
I don't know. Can you?
No.
Okay.
It's like... I just want to do Video Killed the Radio Star and then YouTube killed the Indie Star, but this is stupid. What else am I going to do? Oh, God. Excuse me. Alright. Indie Star X. Hey everybody, are you looking for a fun concert to come to? Come down to the Violence Dome, where directly following the Randy Savage Memorial Wrestling event, you can see a great concert by Indie Star X, where they play all of the great indie hits that you know and love, such as My Skateboard is Crying and So Am I, Emo Hair, not just for emos anymore, I'm a nice guy, and fill my mug with locally sourced 100 Mile coffee, please.
Great. Well, thank you, Indie Star X. Welcome to the channel. Suplexed Emu has subscribed.
Hey, kids. My name is Cynthia Johnston Esquire III, and I am a lawyer. And did you see a commercial telling you to go out and suplex an emu? If that's the case, I have a class action lawsuit for you because I am representing a very angry suplexed emu. Yes, emus may be flexible enough to take a suplex, but unlike that commercial, they are not notoriously relaxed and laid back. They're in fact extremely litigious. And that emu is coming for you and your wallets and your parents' wallets. So if you suplex an emu, you can register for our lawsuit and save us all a few minutes. or you can just expect a summons on your door. Suplexed emu, they're coming for you, but in a legal sense for your money. I like the idea that an emu just doesn't get mad, they get legally even.
Rasbrill. Or Rasbarrel?
Rasbarrel?
I think there would be a vowel or two that you'd need in there. But I think it's Rasbarrel. Has subscribed. Welcome to the channel.
I feel like that is an anime reference that I know and I'm just not remembering. Can you Google it?
Actually, it doesn't look like anime. I think it's actually... it looks like Beryl the Peril. No, not quite. I was wrong.
Could you Google the actual thing?
Rasbarrel?
Yeah, I'm sure I think that might be a thing. Yes! Rasbarrel. She's she's from Disgaea. Okay, that's where I recognize that name from. Okay, so this is a Disgaea, sort of a Disgaea reference. Okay. I knew I wasn't hallucinating. It wasn't anime, but it's video games that look like anime, so...
Is it a One Piece reference? Probably. Maybe also. Who knows?
Say it with me, emus are friends and not for suplexing. Say it with me, emus are friends and not for suplexing, otherwise they will sue you and you will no longer be friends. There you go. Oh, Raven says, yeah, Disgaea character. Alright. Alright. Rasbarrel. Hey, everybody, how do you feel about being a demon in the plane of demon stuff? Disgaea has a complicated plot device, and there's a lot of overlapping netherworld things. And so I'm not going to completely commit to this gag, but how do you feel about the netherworld that Rasbarrel's in? I think that's Disgaea 3 that she's in? Yeah, I'm going to say that. I've played a lot of these games, and they all start to bleed together after a while, I'm not going to lie. Rasbarrel, come on down and see her today in Netherworld 3? Question mark?
Sure.
Sure.
Alright. Underscore with a 5-month resub.
This barrel, not that barrel. Underscore. Under 5 core. Hi, everybody. Are you looking for a way to... Sorry. I really apologize. Like, my voice is
Kathleen's almost come down off this stupid cold.
Yeah, 3. She's Mao's friend. God damn it. Go my memory. Alright. Hey, everybody, are you looking for a way to indicate seriousness on the internet? But
no.
Are you looking for a way to indicate nuance on the internet?
Yeah.
Okay, but you can't use, like, italics or, like, bold because you're on Twitter or something like that?
Yes.
Have you considered using the underscore to let people know that what you are talking about? The underscore can indicate a bold. But wait, why not just put asterisks on either side? Because that's old school bullshit. Use the underscore. We're better.
That's what I do.
Yeah, that's because you used to do the asterisks and it would like change an IRC or something.
Well, yeah, it's a markup.
Yeah.
For bolding.
Yes.
It fell.
Kathleen recovers in time for more allergies. No, thankfully the allergy season in Victoria has passed.
Yeah, the trees have stopped having sex.
Yeah, so no, I'm just still getting over this horrible rotten cold that Graham brought back from GP Vegas.
You're welcome.
Very exotic, I think. An exotic, filthy cold.
An American cold.
Ooh, well, it might have been an Australian cold, or an English cold, or a South American cold, or a Mexican cold.
Yeah.
There's people there from all over.
Now it's just balls hot. That is correct.
Yes.
Next, hail the RNG with a 5-month resub.
Hey, does a game do a thing that you like and you're like, hail the RNG?
Yes.
Does the thing give you the same fucking gun that you've gotten all the time in Destiny?
Yes.
Well, still hail the RNG, because unless you give me sacrifices, I will screw with your drops.
Okay.
Would you like a second Galahorn?
I actually would like a fourth horseman. It's one of the only exotics I don't have.
Would you like a fourth horseman?
Yes.
Well, you know what you can get instead?
What?
A 9th No Land Beyond. I'll hail the RNG. I'll fuck with you.
I actually got a 4th Galahorn.
You got a 4th? Do you have one for every character now?
Yeah.
Do you really?
It's not as weird as, yeah. Foxmar.
18 Vex Mythoclasks.
That's an exotic, and it only drops from Vault of Glass. And he's gotten 18 of them.
Did you ever get the thing that you can turn into the other thing through the time and effort thing? It's the gun that you've got to get the piece.
Oh, yes, I did. And then at the end, you get a gun that's garbage. So that's fun.
But you can get the
But I
garbage
have
gun
it.
now.
I have the garbage gun.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Do you ever use it?
No, because it's garbage.
Just sits in your vault.
Yep.
Griffin 3 says, Graham, I despise you. I have precisely 0 Gallahorns.
Camelnack Ramblehort. It is. It is indeed. And the last one for today is Cleith Templar. Or Clee the Templar, but you'd think that capitals would work. So I'm going to say Cleith Templar. A new sub. Welcome to the channel.
Man, that isn't super vague, Kathleen. Vague about what? Drops? RNG stuff? No.
I have no idea.
I don't actually play Destiny.
Oh,
I
the thing with the
around
thing. Oh, the
a lot of-
necrochasm is what she's talking about.
Oh. Well, yeah, I don't
She
play
doesn't
Destiny.
know. She doesn't know all the nouns. But I had to get a thing and then turn it into a different thing and then take one thing and put it with that thing and then I get a final thing.
But the final thing is crap.
The thing is, anyone who plays Destiny should know what you're talking about from that description. That's the best part.
I'm helping.
Especially given the context of talking about exotic weapons. The one where you get a thing and you level it up into a thing, and then you take one thing and that thing, and you put the thing in the thing, and it becomes a thing. And the final thing is garbage. It's obviously the necrochasm.
It's like, oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. All right, Cleith Templar. Dun, 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 dun. Setting: medieval England. The place: a crappy place because it's medieval England. The people: miserable peasants because it's medieval England. And the tax rate was like 100% because the Danes kept invading. Frickin' Danegeld. Reference: Kathleen's surprisingly specific knowledge of medieval England due to a series of podcasts she enjoys listening to.
I was gonna say.
Wait, what's that? Hero of the trampled and the mistreated? Why, it's Cleith Templar! What's that? Templars haven't been invented yet? Oh, well, enjoy your miserable peasant existence. I'm off for another couple hundred years, I guess.
Goodbye.
Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da.
All right. That's it.
I'm actually quite pleased with how that subscriber commercial turned out.
That was good. Havoc 4, that was the History of the English Language podcast.
Yeah.
You get to find out why words are words.
And where they came from. And sort of by necessity, a lot of English history.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's sort of relevant, yeah.
yeah. The Magna Carta is in Ottawa before July 26th. If I was anywhere near Ottawa, I would consider going to see that. Oh man, I remember when I was in grade 8. I had a teacher who we had to write a report on the Magna Carta and why it was interesting.
Yeah.
And I said, can I draw a comic strip instead of writing a report? And I was being grade 8 and it was being like social studies class. She was like, sure kid, knock yourself out, right? Like this is, we don't need to stick to strict academic standards. So I drew a comic strip that talked about that talked about how the Magna Carta came to be signed, except all of the English nobles had no clothes and they couldn't show up for a Magna, because it had to be funny, because come on, I was going to just bring humor into this. But otherwise, aside from these things, it was historically correct. And they couldn't go sign the Magna Carta until they got some clothes. And maybe some other people had stolen them. I can't remember what happened, but the day was saved because they found a zoot suit vending machine in the middle of the forest. And so then I got to draw those. Wow. Yeah, I got an A+ on that project. I don't know. I think my mom threw it out though, but I was really proud of that comic.
Foxmar, no, I don't think we ever tried Mono Necrochasm strikes. We should.
Ugh.
I want to find out which level of strikes still drops unencoded gear and try another stream of Vanguard Roulette. I think that'd be fun. All right, that is it. That's it for today for Checkpoint. So, in about 5 minutes,
Yeah.
come back for Paul with things on my stream. So the way this works is the stream goes offline, we change the overlay and everything, and Paul comes back, and Paul's gonna be playing Portal 2 and some of the community levels and the mod or something. Some Portal 2 fun times with Paul in a few minutes. So
Yay.
don't go away. And thank you for watching.
Oh, Cat Card says, excellent example of why allowing students and their creativity will actually get them to care about and remember what they're studying. Now, hold on.
Okay.
I do have to say I remember these.
Time not to log off, apparently.
No, I do have to say that I remember the Zoot Suit vending machine a lot more than the actual historical facts of the Magna Carta. But the point still stands. All right, bye, everybody.
Okay, well, Checkpoint will be back in a couple weeks. Later.